So I don't usually tell too many stories from my personal life. Normally I like to talk about pretty general topics and kind of give my outlook on things, but I had the idea to make a video about an experience I had today because I feel like there's a lesson to be learned from it. So yeah, I used to scam people and I now regret it. So let me just start from the beginning. When I was around 15 years old, long story short, I found somebody on Twitter who said they could give me basically aimbot in Call of Duty. I wanted to hit trick shots and I wanted to have a bunch of really cool clips and I wanted to take a shortcut. I wanted to cheat to get that done quick. And somebody messaged me and told me they could give me an hour-long session of hitting aimbot trick shots for, I believe it was maybe $15 or $20. And being 15, I didn't have a credit card. I don't even know if Venmo was a thing back then. I don't think so. But they said I could pay with an iTunes gift card, which I would have been around 2015 at the time, so I feel like iTunes gift cards were not even that useful back then, but that's unimportant. I went to 7-Eleven, I walked probably about a quarter mile. I was so excited all the way there and back. I got the iTunes gift card. I immediately scratched it off, and I told the guy, I'm like, all right, I have it. I sent him the picture, waited a minute, and then I realized that he had blocked me on that account. And I was so upset because I thought I just hit the jackpot. I thought I was going to get these cheats on Call of Duty and I was going to be able to hit these sick trick shots. But in actuality, I just got scammed for $15. And I was very upset when it happened, but there were two takeaways for me. One was, okay, well, I'm not going to fall for something like that again. And the other thought was, well, he did that pretty easily to me. I mean, he only sent me a few messages and there I was, giving him money. And he didn't give me anything in return. And in my head, I kind of thought, well, this seems like an easy way to make money. And that was the beginning for me. And in my head, my logic was kind of like, well, I learned a lesson from it. If I scam these people for not a huge amount of money, then they'll learn not to fall for other scams, potentially for even more amounts of money. That was the way I kind of justified it to myself. But nonetheless, terrible thing to do. So I believe the first scam I did was pretty identical to the guy who scammed me. I basically sold, quote unquote, sold cheats in Call of Duty, aimbot, wall hacks, stuff like that. I made a Twitter account and I just followed a bunch of people who followed like FaZe Clan and other Call of Duty accounts. And I think my name was something like Cheap Mods. And from what I remember, I didn't even have to reach out after the follow. Most people would reach out to me. And there were a lot of people who seemed really interested in these cheats. And I kind of broke it down for them the same way the scammer broke it down to me. I said, you just give me this gift card. I don't need any account information. You just get me the gift card, and then I will give you an hour-long session with these cheats. And I did that for months. And what I would always get from them would be an Amazon gift card. That's the only type of gift card I wanted because I thought that, I could buy anything I want with it. And I bought things with it. I bought a ton of things because I got hundreds of dollars from them. But there was one time where I scammed this guy for $15, blocked him, unblocked him again, told him the payment didn't go through. He sent me another $15, blocked him again, and repeated. Got another $15, which, I mean, that was probably my biggest heist, $45. But still, it's the fact that he believed me too. I just feel so bad looking back on it. And it does not end there. Eventually, it didn't even become about the money. So back then, I was really into messing with people. I was a big troll, IRL and online. I love to just fuck with people. And basically what I did was, I think I started like a GTA cheating service. And I told people, you don't have to pay anything. Just give me your account info and you're good. This is where things get messed up. So I would get their PlayStation account info. So I have their PlayStation account. And I would message them. I'd say, yo, add me on Snapchat so I can send you a picture of like what I'm putting on your account. And I mean, the case for a lot of people is that your passwords are the same for everything you use. So they would give me their Snapchat username. I stole their PlayStation account. I would steal their Snapchat account. And then me and my friends would just like go on their accounts and message people and just make them look like a weirdo to the people they had added on Snapchat. When I explain that out loud like this, it sounds like twisted. It sounds like a really messed up thing. Like, I sent someone a picture of my ass. Actually, I think I put the picture of my ass on their story. So, like, what were the hundreds of friends they had added thinking? It was the funniest thing in the world to me back then. But looking back, in both ways, with the money and then with ruining their image on their Snapchat, I regret it because, it probably made them very upset. I mean, I would be very upset if someone took my PlayStation account and my Snapchat account and then started messaging people, messing with people. There was one kid in particular who I took his account, and it was around the time that Black Ops 3 was the new Call of Duty game. I logged into his PlayStation account, and he was a level 1000 with Dark Matter camo, which if you don't know, doing all that would require hours, hundreds of hours of gameplay, like a ridiculous amount of time. That was within the first year the game was out too, so it's not even like it had been out for a really long time. So this kid put a lot of time into this game, and I basically deleted everything. I reset his stats, and I remember he messaged me and he was so upset. And honestly, I think that interaction is kind of what did it for me, because I saw how sad he was, and I think I did apologize to him, and I'm pretty sure that was the end of the scamming for me. It all started out as well, if I do it to them, they won't fall for something worse, and then it turned into just being a bad person overall. To be fair, it's not like I stole hundreds of dollars from just one person. I mean, it definitely was hundreds throughout a few people, quite a few people, but, that's just one of those life lessons that I feel like kind of made me who I am today. The type of person I am now, I would never want to do something like that to anyone, because I knew how it felt when that guy scammed me. I mean, it's not like it was a ton of money, but I was still upset, and just the thought of making other people upset like that, and taking their money and lying to them, it just, I don't know, I can't believe I did it, but I'm not going to say I'm happy that it happened, but I'm happy that I learned from it, and that I believe it made me a better person. So that is the story of how I was a scammer, and I now regret it. If anybody watching this is a scammer or considering it, please listen to what I said and don't do it, because I'm sure one day you will regret it. Maybe not tomorrow, but down the road, I promise you will. Because you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be the person who deceives people and steals. I think it's in everybody's best interest to be a good person, be an honest person, and don't do things to people that you wouldn't want done to you. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and yeah, thank you so much for watching.